Why does my guitar amp look like a calculator?
Today, Ethan's gonna show me his brand new Zoom Fire 7010, and we'll try to figure out why they made this thing. What is this?
Okay, so this is the Zoom Fire 7010. This was made back in the 1990s, I think 1995, and it's pretty rare. If you weren't playing guitar back in the 90s, chances are you've never seen anything like this. Have you seen anything like this?
No, it looks like a Sid Mead flying car.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, let's talk about it. So you got the basics, you got a display right here, preset selection. Here's where you can turn your effects on and off. On this side right here, you've got the power button on and off, guitar input, auxiliary input.
Okay.
And there's the power on the back. You can power this with batteries. On this side, output, you've got headphones, you've got a remote in. You can actually plug an external foot switch into this thing, which is pretty nuts. And you've got the volume right here. But what's this right here? That says, what does that say?
It says speaker on.
Yes, you might be looking at this thing and wondering, where's the speaker? So you press this little zoom button right here and open it up. What do we have? Ooh.
A tricorder.
Yes.
A yellow tricorder.
Yes, exactly. This is straight from Star Trek: The Next Generation.
And more buttons.
So this actually is a guitar amplifier. There's an actual speaker right there. It's 10 watts. This is a 10-watt guitar amp. You know, it has a plastic cabinet, so it's not going to be super loud or super bassy, but it's decent. Okay, so right at the top here, we had a block diagram. Isn't it kind of fun to have a block diagram on your piece of audio gear? What do you think about that? It's pretty nice, huh?
I love it.
Very, very nerdy, but it's actually kind of useful. Store and edit buttons so you can save your presets. This is where you can deal with all your editing. I also kind of think this is a funny name right here, Total. It's kind of like a...
No, this is a cash register.
Yes, that's where you get your total, your cha-ching. But that's like globals. It's very weird that they call it like global functions, editing global parameters.
Yeah, total level.
Why do they call it total? Anyway, it's kind of weird, but it works.
It does feel to me like they're trying to jam 20 pounds of features in a 1 pound bag.
No, totally. And they did kind of do that. It does seem like this is a piece of gear that could be used for a whole bunch of different functions. You can use it for practicing, put it on your desk, and just plug it and play. Zoom actually called it the, quote, personal amplification effects system.
It's a good name.
But it also has this audio output, so you could use it for recording, and I suppose you could even put it on a pedal board. But it does seem like the primary purpose of this Fire 7010 was for practicing or jamming or noodling, either at your desk or at a park or at the beach, I guess, if you don't mind getting sand into the thing.
Do you want to know where I would keep it?
Where would you keep this machine?
I would keep it next to the bubble gum, right next to the exit, as people are leaving, so I can take their money.
Because it looks like a cash register. Okay, yeah. Yes, cha-ching, cha-ching. All right. So this thing has 28 built-in effects. Yes, it's got amp emulation, and that came out before the Line 6 Pod, and it had some of the same features. You can do 7 effects at once. Now, I found out something very interesting about this machine is that the distortions are analog. Everything else is digital, but the distortions are analog. That's kind of neat, huh?
That's cool. Yeah, it's very cool. So we've got this thing plugged in.
Yes.
And you found a couple presets I should hear. What is the name of the first one?
Okay, this one's called Big. So a lot of these don't have the amp models turned on in a lot of these presets. So let's go and edit. Let's turn on this total button right there, press it again. We can go through the amp symbols. There's actually 3. The first one is a 100-watt combo. The second one is what they just call a bright amp. I guess it's like a Roland JC120 or something, I don't know. They don't really give you very much information in this user manual. So, and then the third one is they call a full stack. So I guess want to get really loud then. But for this first one, let's go with the 100-watt combo. And let's see what you think about it, because it's going to bring back the 90s, I think. Does this?
I love it.
Does this bring you back? Because you used to have a Zoom.
Yes, I had a Zoom 505.
Yes, okay. There's a lot of sounds in here that you'll be like, okay, I remember those sounds because I played them when I was a kid.
I just went to the presets. Like, I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you were just like... And the cool thing about pretty much all of the presets in this thing is that there's like super aggressive noise gate, so it's pretty good for metal kind of stuff.
Give me another one.
All right, let's get a clean sound. So I know there's one here on bank 113, they call it Crystal. Again, the amp model's probably turned off, so let's turn that on. I guess they call it amp sim. This was before the term amp model was even really invented.
They're just simulating.
They're just simulating it, yeah. Let's try amp 2, that's that crystal clear amp that we've got here. So let's check that one out.
I gotta tell you, I don't hate that.
It's a very 80s, 90s sound.
It sounds great.
I mean, it's a lot different than the sound you'd hear today, but this is like definitely kind of like chorusy sound that you would have heard on like like The Cure or something like that.
Yeah.
So here's like a rock sound. Let's go up to bank 21. Let's try that. It sounds all right. I mean, I think
I want to try it. Can I try it?
Yeah, for sure. I think the thing is like you get this little plastic box and you're like, oh, this is going to sound terrible. But it actually, I mean, there are some things in here that sound bad, and we'll definitely get to that in a second. But actually, you know what you got to do? We have to turn on this preset called Ghost, and it's got the weird stuff going on. You have to play single line notes. Are you capable of doing that?
I can do that.
Okay, let's do that.
It's weird. Okay. It's creepy. I love it. Give me more.
Okay. Do you want another weird one?
Yes,
okay,
please.
Let's do another weird one. Okay, we're going to dial up patch 54 here. Let's turn on amp simp number 2.
You're giving me the ones that are unplayable.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Yeah, okay, so this has got a ring modulator. I don't know if there's anybody out there that has ever been able to make a ring modulator sound good. If you've heard a ring modulator sound decent in terms of guitar playing,
put it in the comments.
Please let us know, because I don't think I've ever heard it. Ring modulator is one of those effects that I've always tried to make something out of it. I just can't do it. Can you try again? Nope. No, it's terrible. Anyway.
Can you give me another one that's maybe not as horrific as this?
Okay, something that's actually playable. All right. Oh, no, that's it. That's all we got. No. Okay, I'll find something. All right, so this one's got some delay on it. Why don't you check out this? This is called Arpeggio.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, kind of a
very cool,
sparkly, clean sound.
What does fusion or groove sound like? So fusion is 4-1 on the presets. Which amp is this?
This is the 100-watt combo.
I mean, I feel fused.
Yes, it sounds like you fused a lot of notes there together. I mean, there are some pretty interesting sounds in this thing, and I think I was expecting this to be completely terrible, honestly.
No, it's just dated.
Yeah, it just
sounds dated.
But I think some of those sounds are making a comeback. I could totally use this thing to come up with a whole bunch of like sparkly, clean indie sounds.
And it's very vibey. I mean, now it's vibey. I'm sure there was like what is there? There's like the uncanny valley of like it was super cool when it came out, and then it just like fell off a cliff. And now it's been long enough where you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah, now there's some sounds in here that get you a little bit of nostalgia there.
By the way, I kind of want one now. Wait, we have one.
We have one. It's right here.
This is gonna sit on my desk.
We just won't get rid of it. Okay. Yeah.
I would love to go through these effects and hear them. And these are 2 single coils?
P90s.
And you're just in the middle?
Yep, right in the middle.
Okay.
Yep.
Compressor, I know what it sounds like.
We can go through and just see what the different settings are. There's sensitivity, attack. If you want to adjust the sensitivity, just go there. I want to adjust the sensitivity. Now we go to attack.
So it'll show the parameter and this adjusts it.
Yep. That sounds out of tune. Good news, we have a tuner. So if you're on here and you want to just tune, whatever preset you're on right now, we're on 1. So if you want to tune, just press that. Bypass automatically shows the tuner, which is kind of a neat feature.
That is good. Nice. I'm in the wah section now. So there's AT wah, auto wah, and phase wah.
Phase wah. And we got some selections here. We change the depth. Also change the rate. Make it really fast.
That's very cool.
It's fun.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
This is also the section that has the thing that I love, which is step.
Yeah, let's check that out.
And in the manual it says, this creates auto arpeggio effect by adding the effect sound with random tone color changes.
Okay, that's kind of clear, I guess.
Clear as mud.
Yeah, let's check it out.
I love that.
Yeah.
I just want that.
Let's make it a little bit more deep.
Why do I love that so much?
I don't know, it's cool.
You've chosen OD1, according to the manual. This gives natural sounding overdrive distortion similar to that achieved with conventional compact effects.
Okay, so that's a little bit vague. I think one other thing we need to mention here is everybody thinks of Zoom as being like this digital effects company, but all of the distortions in here are actually analog. So it's kind of like having a bunch of little tiny analog effects pedals inside this unit, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah. This module contains a total of 10 kinds of distortion, 3 overdrive, 2 fuzz, etc. This module contains ZNR, Zoom, original product noise reduction. Adjust it depending on the guitar.
I'm gonna turn it all the way up because this is the 90s. We need lots of gating going on here. That's kind of fun.
According to the manual, distortion 2. This gives warm sounding distortion, similar to that of a tube amplifier.
All right. Nice. Let's go up to distortion. Oh, fuzz 1. Ooh, nice. How about fuzz 2? Ooh, I love that. That sounds good.
The description of fuzz 1 and fuzz 2 are identical. It's this gives modern type of fuzz sound, this gives vintage type of fuzz sound.
Okay, modern and vintage fuzz. All right, so we got some lead. I can't play lead very well, so I'm just gonna do what else we got? We got metal. Oh, I love it. Love me some metal. I love this thing just for that sound.
Can I read what the manual says about that?
Okay, I want to hear what they say about the metal.
This gives distortion which stresses the treble and bass range, suitable for heavy metal.
Yeah, scoop those mids, right? All right. Is that it? What else do we have? Is there anything else in here? Yeah, we got a lot of different tools in here. They're all analog, which is cool. Why don't we move on to the mods? Let's check those out. Chorus, got some nice spark. Let's switch to the sparkly amp sim number 2. That's nice. What kind of settings we got here? Change the depth, make it really deep. Let's bring the rate all the way down, really slow. That sounds nice.
Yeah, that's cool. That's
cool. All right, what else we got? This is something you don't often see on chorus pedals. This is a mix control. So you can actually adjust the mix of the chorus, which is kind of a neat feature. All right, we've got Flange. Tremolo.
Actually, it's just a tremol.
I mean, maybe that's all they could fit. Is it just a 6-character display?
It looks like a drug. Like,
oh yeah.
Talk to your doctor about tremol.
Tremolo. That's nice. And of course, you can adjust the depth. You can adjust the rate. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh. We already talked about the ring module. I'm just going to skip right over that one. What else we got?
Doubling. This looks interesting.
It's not. It's not that interesting. It's kind of like, what did they say about it? Because it definitely doesn't do what they say.
An effect sound with short delay is added to the direct sound, giving the impression of multiple performers playing together.
Yes. Does this sound like multiple people playing guitar? Let's check it out. No. I mean, a doubling effect can be useful. This one is a kind of very
Is it cranked? Crank it all the way up.
Oh yeah, crank it all the way up. We got mix all the way up to 10. Can do that. Let's make the feedback really high.
Yeah.
Let's just see how bad we can make this thing sound.
That does not sound like doubling. Yeah, I'm not into it.
Well, here's the thing. I went with some extreme settings here. We could probably make it sound okay, but let's not bother. Let's go to the next one. What's after
yeah,
that
we
one?
need to go to the next one. Setting portamento or vibrato produces mysterious space sounds.
So this is what we heard a little bit earlier where you're playing where we kind of confused you. So let's play it again.
Special effect Theremin.
Yep.
Theremin.
They call it a Theremin. I guess they forgot the H.
Well, now it sounds awesome.
That's because I'm playing. You change the wave.
Yeah.
So let's listen to a different wave. You can add some portamento to it, which is cool. add some more vibrato. I mean, I like the idea here. It's got an interesting idea, right? But it tracks so slowly that it's like,
It's absolute garbage. It's absolute garbage.
It's a neat idea.
Wait, listen to this. Using this effect with the delay or reverb produces a more spatial effect.
Okay, let's try that. Let's let a hall.
It's super creepy. Instant horror soundtrack.
Yeah, it's fun, kind of. Anyway.
Let's check out the reverb. The reverb sounds cool.
So the reverb's here. Gotta imagine the processing power they had. It was very well.
I was gonna say, it's reverb delay, it's reverb or delay.
Or delay, yes.
So you have a hall, a room, and then this delay thing.
Yes, there wasn't a whole lot of processing power here. So let's turn up the reverb pretty high. Let's turn up the mix a little bit.
Is that it cranked?
Pretty close.
It doesn't sound bad.
So this is full mix, full time. I mean, for 1995 digital, it's not bad. All right, so let's go into the delay. There's one type of delay. You can change the time here. That's fine. Let's get a lot of feedback going. That doesn't sound terrible.
Well, you need two of them though, because you want the reverb.
Yeah, I want delay and reverb. Yeah. The thing is, if you're going for like that 80s, 90s, like kind of crystal clean delay sound, I mean, add a little bit of chorus to that, and you got like your sort of 80s machine ready to go. All right, so what do you think of the Zoom Fire 7010? What do you think of it?
I love it. I want one. I have one. It's going to be on my desk.
Yeah, you're probably going to steal this away from me, huh? All right, well, what do you think? Let us know in the comments and all that stuff. Thanks so much for watching.
See you next time.
Bye.